November 15th, and the Bulls battle the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's BTI America's Travel Clock Night. First 10,000 fans entering United Center receive a Bulls Travel Clock, compliments of BTI Americas. Along with our producer-director, Artie Harris, Wayne Larrabee, and Johnny Red Kerr, courtside of the United Center.
Let's take a look at the way Scotty has knocked in his threes, and he's walked them all up. Right-hand side. Comes up to the middle. This is the center shot. Then he said, let's come up from the other side. Here it is. Oh, nice rotation. Scotty with a nice job. 9 points. 5:50 to go here. The Bulls 20. Blazers 10.
Harvey Grant into the lane. He was fouled. Dickie Simpkins helping out. Picks up the foul. It's his first, and the team already over the limit with 5:45 to go. Harvey Grant. Well, they've been moving him around from the 3 spot, the shooting forward, to the shooting guard spot, and he's probably a natural small forward basically. And at the 2 spot, he played 15 games there last year toward the end of the season, and a couple of games this year.
Since he came in the league, he has. It seems like he's steadily gone down. They had high hopes for him, but his performances have not been what people are looking for.
Started his career in Washington, later acquired in a trade by the Blazers a couple of seasons ago. Jordan posting up. Nice move around McKee, draws the foul.
Second one on McKee.
Second on the team.
All right, underneath. There goes Michael down underneath. McKee right behind him. Michael leans in, tries to come back with the left hand, not to be. James Robinson will get off the bench and try his luck with MJ.
Michael leads the club in points, assists, and minutes, and there is the aforementioned James Robinson. Portland's been in a dry spot here the last couple of minutes, and Jordan makes good on 2 at the line. 7 points for Michael. The lead is 11 for Chicago. Pressure in the backcourt. Strickland sets it up. Rod gets the step down the lane. Dudley on the tip. Robinson the rebound. And he lost it out of play. It'll belong to the Bulls. Here come the Bulls on the break.
Yep.
Harper, Pippen on the trail, and no, not that time.
He was coming a little too fast before he walked the ball up, so that makes him 3 out of 4.
Saying he was out of his rhythm a little bit there?
Yeah.
Bulls lead it 22-11. 5 minutes straight up to go first quarter. Strickland looking to get baseline. Double team from Wennington and Jordan, and they trap him. 8 to go on the shot clock. Robinson comes up with it. James Robinson to Cliff Robinson. 2 to go. Cliff Robinson on a force. No. Harvey Grant banging away at it, but Scottie Pippen comes up with a loose ball. Pip wanted to go to Michael. Jordan on the fade. Dudley the rebound. This is James Robinson. We've seen him provide quite a spark off the bench for these Blazers on occasion. Portland has been stone cold from the field of late. Robinson can't buy the bucket, but a blocking foul coming up on the Bulls.
Pip wanted that offensive block. It's his second foul. He stayed there to take the blow. Let's take another look at it. He gets around his man up. Pip is there.
Looked like he got there in time, John. He may have leaned in just a little bit. That might be what they're calling. But he's planted, and he didn't look like a good call right there. James Robinson off the mark on the first. Judd Bushler up off the bench, reports on, replacing Scottie Pippen, who leads with 9 points on 3 trays and 2 personal fouls.
League leader in field goal percentage. Bushy is something. He comes off a 6-for-6 game in Cleveland as James Robinson splits the free throw.
Judd Bushler really has provided the spark off the bench that the Bulls were expecting to get from Steve Kerr. Kerr off to a little bit of a slow start from the field this season, but Bushler has more than taken up the slack. Jordan on the fade.
Michael showing the quickness that he lacked a little bit last year after he came back. Really worked hard. And just a little head fake, little tiny fakes to get his shots off. Doing a great job.
Robinson in traffic. Jordan the steal. Has to save it. Picked off by Strickland. And the runner by Rod Strickland is the first field goal for Portland in almost 5 minutes. Bulls lead by 10. Coming up on 3 minutes to go in this first quarter. 9 to go on the shot clock. James Robinson. Jordan double teamed. Harper from the outside. Knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Dickie Simpkins. It'll belong to Portland. Steve Kerr up off the bench. He replaces Ron Harper. I mentioned Steve off to a little bit of a slow start. Red, he is averaging 7.5 points a game, shooting 43% from the field, 37% from the arc, which is down considerably from the 50+% he shot a year ago to lead the NBA in three-point shooting.
His looks are a little bit tougher this year than last year. I mean, people know he can put it in from there now. They don't give him much room.
Strickland gets baseline, feeds Dudley, had it stripped away. I believe Bushler got a piece of it. Kerr. Bushler back to Kerr for three.
No dice.
Back tap to Jordan.
Balance it up.
Michael gets a screen from Wennington. Wennington rolls to the open spot. Wennington with 4, and the Bulls lead is 26-14. Under 2.5 minutes to go in the first. James Robinson for 3. Ring that up.
There are not too many guys that are better than Rod Strickland at attacking a defense, getting open, and being able to put the ball off. MJ again, he's got 11.
And the Bulls lead by 11. Now, you're exactly right. Few people. Johnson down in Phoenix, when he's healthy, can break down a defense, but this guy really can break you down and then distribute the ball. Rod Strickland. This is James Robinson.
Offense, yes, sir.
Michael, a little bit of an acting job, but Jordan was there first. Robinson knocked him over. And Michael picks up the foul on James Robinson. It's Robinson's first time out of the floor. 1:37 to go. And what so far has been a good first quarter for the Bulls.
Dan Roan back at the United Center. A little fashion statement for you. Dennis Rodman not in the game, not on the bench either, but we saw him in the locker room before the game. He was wearing what looked like pajama bottoms, wool socks, and sandals. Wayne, somebody's got to tell this guy it's cold outside.
Sandals today.
Man. Antonio Wingfield comes in the game now. They go a little bit smaller, keep it wide open. Look at that shooting.
11 for 21. Not bad. Bulls as a team, Red, over 50% from the floor in the first 4 games of the season. Steve Kerr to Judd Bushler with 5 to go on the clock. Ringer.
Stays out everybody's way, knows where the ball goes.
Boy, he's had the long-range radar, hasn't he? Judd Bushler, the early going this season. Strickland from the outside. Randy Brown in the game for the Bulls. Kerr at the arc for 3. Brown kept it alive. Wennington unable to corral. James Robinson on the run. Dishes to Strickland, but an offensive foul. Kerr took the hit and drew the foul on James Robinson. It's his second offensive foul of the quarter. I'll tell you something, you know, here's the turnover story. Defense, Red. Position is 9/10 of the law in defense,
Yes,
isn't it?
sir.
10 to go on the clock for the Bulls. Randy Brown to Judd Bushler. Dickie Simpkins over the back, knocked it out of bounds, and I believe just going to belong to Portland. No foul. Or is there a foul?
Yeah,
Yes, there is on Dickie Simpkins.
And they'll shoot free throws walking all the way down. Second one, Tony Kukoc is going to come in here. Gets in late in the first quarter with 30 seconds to go.
Ron Harper, Scottie Pippen on the bench. And let's pause here really quick for a station identification.
This is America's #1 sports station, WGN-TV, Chicago.
Along with Artie Harris, our producer director. Mandy Cohen, the assistant director tonight. Joe Corneo and Mark Stencil on the graphics. Wayne Larrabee, Johnny Redkirk courtside, and Dan Rowan on the baseline. Got a cast of thousands on hand for this game tonight. Kukoc is in, replacing Dickie Simpkins. Cliff Robinson looking to make it 2 in a row at the line. 41 minutes last night for Cliff Robinson. They played an overtime game in Detroit the other night, and P.J. Carlissimo used only 9 players in that game. Eight to go on the shot clock. Tony looking for room, finds Wennington. Robinson takes it off the floor. Blazers on the move. Robinson pulls up as time is winding down to the quarter. Robinson, Cliff this time gets the shot for 3. So James missed the first offering. Cliff Robinson got the long rebound for a tray to end the first period of play. The Bulls at the end of 1 hold a 10-point lead over the visiting Trailblazers, 31-21.